So here we are with two great products. This is a radiant tube heater by Reverberate, and this is a unit heater by the same company. The brand name is Reverber Air. They're both made by Detroit Radiant Products, all American, right out of Michigan. What I wanted to go over today is why would you use this over this or this over this, right? So the best way I can describe radiant heat is it's just like the sun. So it's been around for 4.6 billion years. It works. It heats us up nicely. And the way that it works is it's radiant beams that shine down from above and sink directly into things. You know, the floor, the stuff. If you install one of these radiant tube heaters, it's going to shine down directly onto the concrete floor, which is a great heat sink. It's also going to shine down onto your tools. It's also going to shine down onto your cardboard boxes or anything that's in that area, your car, whatever it is. And all that stuff is going to be warm to the touch. You'll never have cold toes with a radiant tube heater if it's sized appropriately, which we help you with. The unit heater blows hot air, right? Now this is a great unit and we put it in certain circumstances. I would say mostly low ceiling heights, insulated really well, not opening and closing garage doors very often. That's where unit heaters thrive. And we sell a lot of these, but there's a lot of appropriate circumstances for the radiant heat, okay? Let's start with tall ceilings. If you have a building that has 12, 14-foot ceilings or above, this is usually the way to go. The reason being is hot air rises, right? We all know this. Hot air rises, this is going to rise. Even if you have louvers that push the air down at first, it's still going to naturally just make its way up to the ceiling pretty quickly. And then you're basically heating from the top down. With this, since it's bypassing the air completely, and it's just going straight into the floor and the stuff, you are heating from the ground up, so you're heating the floor zone and not the ceiling zone first. Super advantageous from an efficiency standpoint when it comes to buildings with tall ceilings. Let's say you're an auto shop or even a restaurant patio. You're outside. Or an uninsulated building. You have a lot of air changes happening, a lot of leaky air. In an auto shop, they're opening and closing garage doors all the time. The radiant tube heater, since it sinks into the floor, you don't lose all that hot air just going directly out when the garage door opens. Hot air takes the path of least resistance right out the building. You're still going to lose some heat with radiant tube heaters, but not nearly as much because that heat is being stored in the concrete floor, in all the toolboxes and all the stuff that's around you. Another advantage to these is that there's no air movement. So when it comes to things like allergies, woodworking shops, welding shops, this has no air movement. All the air is being pushed down the tubes and then it's going out the exhaust in most cases. This is going to blow air around. So you don't want this in a woodworking shop blowing sawdust around. You don't want this if you have allergies. It could be causing your allergies to be worse, basically. All right, so that's kind of Radiant Heat 101. If you guys want to talk about it more, please let us know. We're here to help. We're Great Lakes Radiant. Check out our other videos. We're going to be starting some really cool stuff like experimenting with two identical spaces, comparing unit heater gas consumption to radiant heater gas consumption. We also have a lot of installation tips, upgrade tips if you guys are looking for tips and tricks from an installer standpoint. We're going to be posting all that stuff on our YouTube channel. Check it out, and thanks for tuning in.